All right, welcome back. Say hello to our good friend Connie Rhodes Hines. She's director of the C Street Merchants Association. How are you?
I am very good.
Thanks for coming by.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to come and hang out with you guys for a few minutes, especially if I'm talking about something I love so much.
Yes, C Street and Girlfriends. And next weekend is the big Girlfriends Sip and Shop, the Girlfriends Day on C Street.
That's right.
This is just a fraction of some of the things you're going to see. What is that all about, Connie?
All right. So it came about because next weekend, November 13th, is the opening day of deer season. So a lot of women are on their own that day, and it's kind of started out where we're seeing like more people get together and do girly things. So now it's turned into this big whole event. So if you're by yourself or you don't care to leave someone at home or bring them, you could actually.
You can.
Sorry, Tom.
Well, I was saying I can go hunting is what you're saying.
Yes, hunting.
In other words, be gone.
Yes.
While you are hunting deer, the rest of us can shop for holiday decor in the theme of the deer, the reindeer.
Although I will have to say, I feel like I should say this. Last year, I ran into a group of women and I said, "Oh, are you guys here by yourself? You know, because your husband's deer hunting?"
Right.
That was bad of me because this is what they said. They said, "Well, actually, we got up and hunted at 5 o'clock this morning.
Atta girl.
Came home, rested, and came down ourselves." I'm like, why didn't I think of that? It's just because I don't hunt doesn't mean there's not a lot of our ladies that do. So you can do it before or after.
There's a lot of women who do, and it's
That's
time
right.
after all that hunting for a nice brunch and some lunch and a glass of wine. You can make the whole day out of this deal.
Yes.
It starts in the morning, it ends up in the evening. These are just some of the things that you will see when you're on C Street. And can we start with something that makes me oh so happy?
Sure.
These roller skates from the Bee's Knees.
That is one of our new shops on
Did you
Commercial
know
Street.
we have a roller skate store? Look at the socks to go with them
It
on
is
C Street.
so cute in there, and this is something that's really, really popular right now. We love having them there. So that is close to the footbridge, Bee's Knees. They've got skates and all kinds of accessories that go with skates, and it's super popular, so that's great.
I just think that's great. I really want this roller rinks to come back in a big way. So you have, now this comes from
Hakar's
Bazaar. So this is a
Vintage.
beautiful vintage, all the beautiful vintage things in there are just stunning. This is one of these beautiful bowls.
So the shopping
serving
part
platter.
of Sip and Shop,
Exactly.
is vintage to boutique new. So we've got everything and everything in between. So that would be vintage, and then of course these are new. Footbridge Trading Company is a shop on the street that has artisan-made,
Beautiful handmade pottery.
handmade things. I actually picked this off the shelf to bring. This is $35. It was made, you know, handmade. And it's gorgeous. This one was purple, but they have other colors. I'm like, I'm taking that with me. Wrap it up really, really good.
Very nice.
I want to get in on here, but it's Sip and Shop.
Yes.
We're talking about the shop stuff. What about the sips? Because I don't know why I wouldn't want to come down and have a sip of this or a sip.
Sure.
What's that part about?
Okay, well, my group, so a lot of the ladies kind of do a group scheduling day. My group starts sipping at Big Mama's in the morning on coffee. Also, close to Big Mama's is Shabam Tea and Spice, so you can sip on that. Then, of course, we have our restaurants and our bars that have some special things. Sometimes the things are pink. I know Moon City is doing a learn to make a special kind of drink that they're gonna teach you how to make something.
So they're doing a mixology.
So there's some mixology going on, and that'll be, so there's some sipping of that kind.
And Basilico, I believe, is doing a wine tasting.
Yes, that's right. They do a wine tasting between, I think this year between 11 and 4 this year. So you can go in, and they last year had a sommelier, so I'm not sure if she'll be there to kind of explain the wines that they carry, which are exclusively Italian. So that's what they carry there. And my group did that wine tasting as well. So you get you get to try 4 different Italian wines.
Oh, how fun. And Moon City is back open, which makes me super happy.
And they're doing that create your cocktail thing. So I think Susie's Bees might be making something there too. That's all of her stuff over there.
Yes. All the honey and the beeswax, and you've got something for everybody who loves to
Symphonies.
grill.
Yep.
Love
Symphony's
it.
got some stuff for the guys too, and
of course.
And some of our people are like, well, what do we do for the for the guys? I'm like, well, if the girls are there, What does that mean?
The guys will follow.
Guys will follow.
Yeah,
It'll
be fine.
Everyone can go hunting early if they want and
Yeah.
still have plenty of time for this.
Absolutely.
Or you can start
Yep.
early, like we said, a little
Yeah.
coffee, a little maybe quiche at Big Mama's. You move over, you have lunch somewhere, and then you have a little late afternoon snack, and then you stay for dinner. Can
Yep,
I just show you something
absolutely.
real quick, too? Check out these beautiful macarons and the beautiful candies. And if you haven't seen the cakes at Miss Gilmore's Tea Room, what a stunning, ooh, there
drop
they
'em.
go.
You may have to eat one.
That's what I was about to say. That's my
This one right here,
plan.
she told me, is called the Showgirl. I thought that was really
The
cool.
Showgirl. You know what? These are all just fantastic. And again, you don't need a ticket. You just show up. But check the C Street. What is the
Well,
website?
there is, of course, the Historic C Street Facebook page, and the group will have information on it. And then there is a Sip and Shop Girlfriends Day event page, so you'll want to check out that as well. I don't want to forget this, like, I Heart C Street stuff. If we have
I Heart. Well, let's hold it up, girl. That's why you're here.
I was like, I don't know
I
which
Heart
way we
C Street right there.
Yeah.
And it all happens next weekend on Historic C Street. Connie, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having us. We love coming.
Be fun.
It's for everyone.
It is.
We'll be right back.
Thank
Some
you.
macaroni.